What's going on, you tool addicted maniacs? Let me tell you something. If you're looking to get into the handyman trade, there is plenty of ways for you to make money. The one thing you should do from the get-go is learn how to fix everything as much as you can. The more you learn, the more you know, the more you can do. Take working on a range for an example. There's 1,000 different things on a range that you can work on a daily basis. And if you got enough clientele, you're going to be getting calls out at one point in time or another to work on that specific item, not counting everything else that someone has inside their home. We're talking about the range hood. I mean, in those two things alone, you got the surface element, the receptacles that plug up to those elements, the wire that plugs up to those receptacles. And you got the infinite switches that controls the wattage and controls the heat on those surface elements. They might turn the knob on and the damn thing not come on at all, or it might come on and not go off. Might have wiring problem with the terminals that you got to go in there, take apart the terminal, put a new one on. And you got the thermostats. Are they in the proper location? Are they working properly, reading properly? You can not only test that for your customer, you can clean it up and adjust it for them if need be. Thermostat might malfunction or quit working altogether. It might be getting too hot, might be getting too cool. Something that'll impact the quality of the food, whether it's healthy enough to eat or not. I mean, salmonella is a pretty bad thing, so that's something you could pitch to your client. And you got the door gaskets on it. Some of them come with internal thermostats, a socket for an internal light. Then you got the baking and heating elements. Sometimes they'll blow out and need replaced. Other times it's as simple as a wire and a terminal on the back of the range. You got the electrical cord that could go out, the socket that plugs into the electrical cord. Then you got the range hood, the filter, the fan, the motors, the lights, grease, the ventilation. There is numerous things that you can work on in those two items alone. You get you 100 to 1,000 different customers, you're going to be going out for those types of repairs pretty often. Not to mention the other things that they might have you do around the house. Not all ranges are the same. You're going to have the glass top ranges, and they're totally different than the traditional. Heating elements are made totally different. You test them differently. They got different mounting brackets and hardware, different locations, different sizes. You got high limit switches on them. They cost 2 to 3 times more than what the traditional parts do for a regular range. And anytime that somebody wants you to install a new one, take out an old one, you do that for them, because when you get that old one, you can strip it down, rebuild it, repair it, flip it, salvage it, whatever you want to do with it. A customer that pops up needing something on down the road, you can take a part that is used and sell it to them at a discounted price. That's nothing but profit for you, and it saves them a little bit of money along the way. Or you can simply take them apart and repair them and then turn around and resell them. If you strip something down entirely, then you got the steel that you could take to the scrap yard, or you could use it for other projects on the side if you do any welding. Just think about what you could do with these two items to do that handyman hustle and make yourself some pretty good money on the side. Now, of course, once you got your foot in the door, the sky is the limit. Anything that is in that house, once they know that you're making quality repairs and you're doing them good on the price point, you're making money, they're happy with the price, they're going to keep calling you back for more and more repairs. They're going to recommend you to their friends, to their business, their coworkers, their family, everything in between. The more you know, the more you can do, whether it is light fixture, removing old ones, putting in new ones, repairing them, installing them, fixing their breakers, pulling out old ones, putting in new ones, whatever the case may be. If they've got it in their house and you know how to fix it, you do quality work doing it, you can make you a ton of money doing this handyman hustle.